Hello and welcome to my channel Circle Cooks. I'm Adela. Today I'm making a rustic bread that is quick and easy to make, and I'm going to do a different method, and I'll show you how this method is done. So let's get started. I have 1.25 cups of water, 3 cups of flour, a packet of yeast, and 1.5 teaspoons of salt. So what makes it different is, first I'm going to add the salt around it. And then we add the water in the middle. And pretty much what's different, we leave it in the pan. And hopefully this pan is big enough. We add the yeast, and now we just mix it. And no need for the yeast to bloom. So we're just gonna start mixing it until it's all mixed well. It took a couple of minutes to mix it all well, and this is what it's supposed to look like, little shaggy. And now I'm going to cover it with plastic wrap, and I'm going to put it in my proof box, and I'm going to let it rise for about an hour. It's been an hour, and now we're going to the next step. So I'm going to remove the plastic wrap. And this dough is supposed to be a little sticky. All right, so now we're going to get our hands wet, and we're going to do a number of folds. And this is why this square pan is so handy, because you can just go into the corners and fold. Rotate it, go in and fold. And again, just do this a few times, and that's pretty much all we need to do. You're just gonna fold. Make sure you get your hands wet, and prevents it from sticking all over your fingers. All right. All right. Something like this. All right. So we're gonna let it rest. I'm gonna cover it again and let it rest for another hour. All right, so the next step, we're gonna get some flour on the counter, clean counter. And remember, this is a sticky dough, so we need plenty of flour. Let's remove the plastic wrap. As best as possible. And we'll let gravity do its thing. We'll just wait a couple of minutes, and hopefully it all comes out. not bad. Every little bit counts. There. Now we're gonna add some more flour on top because it's so sticky. Then we're just gonna make some folds. Something like this, and I've prepared a piece of parchment paper and I'm gonna place it onto it, so, and then that goes into a baking pan. I'm gonna cover it and I'm gonna let it rest for 15 minutes. The next step, we're gonna take off the plastic wrap. I'm gonna flip it upside down. Give it a little help here. All right, so now got a little flour, and we're gonna do a couple of folds. Oops, go back in there. So you make sure that you sealed the end. A bit more flour here. All right, so we can pick it up and put it on the parchment paper. All right, back into the pan so it doesn't expand too much. Just put a tea cloth on top of it and let it rest for 5 minutes at this time. All right, 5 minutes have passed, and there it is. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it with my bread lane. Just give it a cut on the side. Something like this. And now I have my oven preheating at 450 Fahrenheit. I have my Challenger Dutch oven in heating up, and we're gonna take it out, put the bread dough in, and bake it. All right, this is super hot. And here we go. Put it in. I'm going to put the cover on in the oven for about 20 minutes. So after 20 minutes, I took off the lid and I let it bake for an additional 15 minutes. And here we are, ready to go. So if you're a bread baking connoisseur, you know that the ear is kind of important if you get one when you make a bread. And there's my ear, not a big one or professional one, but an ear nonetheless. So I'm happy. Came out good, it smells good. I'm gonna let it cool down completely. Right now it's talking to me, the little blisters are it's popping and I love it. So once it's all the way cooled down, I'm gonna cut into it and I'll show you the final result. So the bread is kind of cooled down. So let's go ahead and cut it and see what it looks like in the inside. Ooh, and there you have it. Look at that. It looks so good. Oh my goodness. I'm so happy. Thank you for watching. I hope you like this video. Give me a like, subscribe, and I'll see you on my next video. Thank you. Bye.